Hello everyone and welcome to the Phoenix Raceway for the NASCAR Xfinity Series GovX 200 and the fourth race of our 2025 NR2003 NASCAR Xfinity Series season, as Justin Allgaier and Alex Bowman lead us to the green flag here in Phoenix, with Almirola and Taylor Gray nearly 4 wide for the lead as we go into turn 1 for the first time here in Phoenix, coming off our last race at COTA, where William Byron won in that same 17 car that Alex Bowman is driving today, defeating Connor Zilic in an amazing battle at the end of that race. Now here comes the 19 of Eric Almirola, making his second start of the year on the inside of Justin Allgaier, and Almirola drives his way to the race lead here on the opening lap of racing. He'll pass Allgaier, who falls to second. Bowman slots into third, and Almirola, your leader, but the caution is out already on lap 1 in a huge crash. Ryan Sieg upside down. Hard crash into turn 3 with Sammy Smith, Nick Sanchez, and Christian Eckes. Ryan Sieg flipping end over end, barrel rolling, lands on his roof in that backup car, and Ryan Sieg is out of this race, as well as Sammy Smith after a hellacious crash. Significant damage to Nick Sanchez and Christian Eckes. We'll have another restart here on lap 6, where now it is Eric Almirola, the control car on this restart on the inside lane of Justin Allgaier, who's on his outside. We still got Bowman and Taylor Gray 4 wide for the lead. Allgaier into the wall. The 7 pushing it too hard, slams the outside wall. Pretty significant impact there for Allgaier. We'll see if that damage will affect his speed over the long run. Big trouble behind Harrison Burton. Bounce off the wall in trouble. There goes the 45 of Mason Massey. Spinning into the wall. Kyle Sieg, Jeremy Clements. Also, not Kyle Sieg, sorry. That's Dean Thompson, who has been involved, as well as Jeremy Clements there, as Mason Massey, the 45, goes around into the outside wall. Significant damage to the nose of Harrison Burton's Ford, as he hit that inside wall pretty hard. But now here's Eric Almirola leading lap 39, but the 27 of Jeb Burton has blown an engine as he's trying to come down pit road. So the engine goes on Jeb Burton, and he is out of this race. Caution on the speedway. Eric Almirola, your leader. Now we get back underway on lap number 44. Almirola still the leader on the inside of the 7 of Justin Allgaier, as the field works their way down into turns 1 and 2 here. How about Brandon Jones fighting to the inside 3 wide? The 20 wants to lead his first laps of the season, and Brandon Jones with a shove from Sam Mayer going to take the lead here in Phoenix from his teammate Eric Almirola, who has been absolutely dominant so far in this race. Almirola, though, going to be able to retain on the outside lane. Look at the run the 19's able to get. 20 right back inside. Behind him, 3 wide contact. Bowman into Zilic. Big door slam right there. Somehow is not a massive pile up. We stay green. Caution out here on lap 46. Another crash. This time William Sawalich gets turned around up into Garrett Smithley via Ryan Ellis. Then Ellis turns Smithley into the wall once again, or Sawalich, sorry, into the wall once again. That brings out the yellow flag. So now you get back underway here on lap 50. It is a 2-lap shootout to decide stage 1, and a great restart from Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones in the 20 now takes the lead from his teammate of Almirola, and Brandon Jones trying to steal this stage 1 win. Almirola right there behind in second. How about Sheldon Creed runs up to third? Connor Zilic in the top 5. Having a nice day. Josh Williams in the top 10 for the second week in a row right now, as everyone tries to work their way up and to get good stage 20 position. Here we go, last lap of stage 1. Almirola had to lift right there, or else he would have had to run to pass Brandon Jones. Now here we are, final corner of the stage. Brandon Jones gonna win stage 1 here in Phoenix. Almirola, Creed, Mayer, Taylor Gray the top 5, Bowman, Williams, Allgaier, Zilic, and Jesse Love the top 10. Brandon Jones wins stage 1. And so far we have 7 different stage winners through 7 stages. Now back underway here on lap 56. Eric Almirola now with the jump over his teammate of Brandon Jones. Almirola, the dominant car in that opening stage of racing, trying to repeat that here in stage number 2. Trying to drive away from the 20 as well as the Haas factory team duo behind him. How about Josh Williams right now drives away into 4th place. Brandon Jones had to lift on the inside of Almirola, or else he would have had a shot at the lead there. Sheldon Creed doing battle with him, but right now it is Eric Almirola and that number 19 driving away here in Phoenix, trying to get his first win of the season for Joe Gibbs Racing. And later in the stage, Austin Hill got turned around by William Sawalich. We just missed the end of it, but Hill gets turned around. That brings out the caution flag. Almirola, Brandon Jones still the front row on the restart. This time the 20 gets the jump once more. So now Brandon Jones out in the lead of this race for the second time today here on lap 75. Almirola and Taylor Gray, second and third. That's JGR123. Don't count out Alex Bowman, and that's 17 for Hendrick Motorsports, working his way up into contention here, right into third place now, in a good spot to chase down the Joe Gibbs duo of Jones and Almirola. And speaking of Almirola, he is now going to get by his teammate of Brandon Jones on the inside lane, and back to the race lead. Eric Almirola will go here on lap 78. Still a good little under 50 to go in stage number 2. Almirola back out front ahead of Brandon Jones. Alex Bowman trying to follow him through into second, which he will. Now later in the stage, Connor Zilic got turned around by Christian Eckes. We barely caught any of that, and that destroyed the cars of guys like Carson Quaffle. Brendan Poole was collected in this accident. So was Nick Lights and Blaine Perkins. All those guys going to crash out of the race. Big incident. Shame for guys like Quaffle, Daniel Dye. Quaffle was really having a solid top 15 run. Trouble, crash already into turn 1 here on the restart. There's a big problem in the back here. That is Nick Sanchez. Brandon Jones, your stage 1 winner of all 5 wide. Not going to work in Phoenix. Into the wall goes Sam Mayer, Matt DiBenedetto, Brandon Jones, and Nick Sanchez. A lot of good race cars collected in this accident. Mayer, who was running top 5 all day. Brandon Jones, who is leading laps, won the first stage collected. And now Justin Allgaier is going to be your leader here on lap 91. Now on the ensuing restart, Allgaier and Almirola doing battle for the race lead alongside each other, this time by the start-finish line here on lap 95. It is Allgaier going to be dueling Almirola, the battle of the drivers of the last name starting with A. Behind them we got William Sawalich, and how about Chris Wright running in the top 5 somehow with all the way the strategy is shaking up the race. A lot of interesting strategies to follow as we continue on, but Justin Allgaier clear for the race lead. He is gone by Eric Almirola, but a few laps later, that lead will not last too much longer. Here comes Almirola on lap 97, looking to take the lead back from Justin Allgaier. On the inside lane into 3 and 4, and he will. Almirola just too fast. Seems like he is the quickest car in Phoenix here today. Almirola back to the front again here on lap 98 in Phoenix. Almirola leads the way. Now here we are, lap 123, 2 to go in the stage. Caution on the track. There's been an accident. Looks like Austin Hill. It was not him. It was actually the 70 of Thomas Annunziata, who was spun around by Kyle Sieg and keeps it off the wall, but the yellow comes out for Annunziata spinning around. And so Eric Almirola will come to the caution flag and the green and white checkers to make it 8 different stage winners through 8 stages. Eric Almirola dominates stage 2 here in Phoenix. Bowman second, Creed third, Taylor Gray, Allgaier the top 5, followed by Sam Mayer, Connor Zilic, Josh Williams, Brandon Jones, and William Sawalich the top 10. So Eric Almirola takes stage 2, making it a Joe Gibbs Racing stage sweep after his teammate Brandon Jones took stage 1. Now back underway here on lap 128. 76 laps to go. It is Almirola, Creed, and how about the rookie of Taylor Gray? 3 wide for the lead into 1 and 2. Creed gets shoved wide. Now it's down to the 19 and 54, and Almirola clear once again over Taylor Gray. Almirola now looking to set sail and drive away with what looks like to be his race to lose here in Phoenix in this final stage. And now, with just 29 laps to go, Taylor Gray in the 54 has now taken the race lead. Here from Almirola, there's Ryan Ellis sideways. Almirola almost got dumped by his own teammate of Taylor Gray down the backstretch. Luckily, Ryan Ellis was there to save the 19. Ryan Ellis makes an incredible save, though. Shout out to him for making that save. No caution. We stay green as Alex Bowman leads this race with just 24 laps to go in Phoenix over Eric Almirola and Taylor Gray after a wild turn of events in this long run. So Bowman leading now, coming to just 10 to go. Almirola to the inside, stuck behind lap traffic. Almirola going to use Christian Eckes and Dean Thompson as a pick to perfection. Almirola now back ahead of Bowman for the lead with just 10 to go. Both trying to negotiate lap traffic. Almirola just doing it better right now than Bowman and is in position to take this win back from the 17 who was trying to steal it from him. And now white flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Phoenix for Eric Almirola, the veteran, and behind the wheel, the number 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing, making only his second start of the year. It's about to get his second top 5 and his first win, which will still leave only one playoff eligible driver in victory lane this season, that being Austin Hill at Atlanta. Alex Bowman just got unlucky with lap traffic, and Eric Almirola is going to win in Phoenix. Almirola, your winner. Bowman comes home second. Allgaier is third. Taylor Gray fourth. Top five going to be rounded out by Sheldon Creed and the 00. Then you're going to have the 18 of William Sawalich coming through to finish in sixth position. Parker Retzlaff continuing a great start to the year in P7. In his 3 starts, he has 3 top 10s. Connor Zilich comes home for another top 10 back-to-back, in fact, in 8th. And then Josh Williams and Brandon Jones a lap down in 9th and 10th. So Eric Almirola wins it here in Phoenix, his 6th career win, dominating this race, leading 162 of 203 laps en route to victory. Here are your final race results. Almirola the winner. Bowman so close, finishing second as he did in real life. Justin Allgaier coming home with a strong points day in third. Taylor Gray gets the Xfinity fastest lap with a 4th place finish. Sheldon Creed rounds out your top 5. Then you got William Sawalich, obviously Retzlaff, Zilich, Williams, Brandon Jones, a top 10. See the rest of the grid there. Eckes Mayer, 11th and 12th. The strategy just didn't quite work out for them. Austin Hill gets a top 15 finish. Jesse Love down there 20th, and of course not to finish his guys like Carson Quaffle or Daniel Dye, Sammy Smith, Ryan Sieg we're looking for either, all getting involved in accidents and not being able to complete the scheduled distance of 203 laps. So now here are your updated playoff standings after today's race in Phoenix. Austin Hill remains the only playoff driver locked in after we've had 3 non-playoff eligible drivers win. Justin Allgaier, Jesse Love, extremely comfortable on the point side of things. Sawalich, Sheldon Creed, DiBenedetto, Retzlaff, Zilich, all 20 or more above the cut line, looking good to start the year. Sammy Smith, Brendan Poole, Ryan Sieg right above that cut line. Jeb Burton on the bubble, tied with Christian Eckes, with Nick Sanchez, Josh Williams on the outside looking in, Sam Mayer, Taylor Gray, Brandon Jones now creeping up into the playoff picture as we get into the meat of the season with these traditional racetracks like Phoenix and next episode in Las Vegas. So a big win for Eric Almirola in Phoenix as we conclude this episode. As always, going to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps this channel and I continue to grow and produce some awesome content on our road to 1,000 subscribers. So, of course, those of you that are not watching, or those of you that are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. Only takes a couple of seconds, and I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. If you want to become a paid channel member, link for that is in the description down below. And until next episode at Vegas, I hope you all have a good one.